Here with me at Sunbelt Ag Expo, I've got Chris Moran with a company called Rinnai, and we're in the Georgia propane exhibit. Tell me first of all here a little bit about yourself and the company.
Yeah, my name is Chris Moran. I work with Gulf State Sales. We're the manufacturing rep for Rinnai, so I cover all of Alabama and southeast Georgia. We are the manufacturing rep for all Rinnai products, including their Tankless Water Heater, their new hydro heat system, as well as a ductless furnace. They also have a range of fireplaces, as well as a rice cooker.
Great. Well, we've got a bunch of farmers out here and people who are living that rural lifestyle. Tell me some of the ways that the products you're making have an application in their lives.
Right now, we sell probably 70% of our units in Florida are propane, for instance. We're probably 50–60% in some of the other markets. Natural gas has had a hard time keeping up in the rural areas in terms of what propane delivers. It's a very energy efficient product. For people that can really control the amount of water they use, they can save an enormous amount on their utility bill. A lot of people buy them because they've got 3 or 4 kids in the house and they don't want to run out of hot water, which is a big driving part for the market right now. From a farm kind of rural installation, we do have a hydro heat system here, which is we're heating hot water with this tankless water heater, pumping it through a series of pipes that are in the floor or the slab of your building. We've got applications in chicken houses, we've got applications in nurseries where they're keeping the places warm. So you see a lot of applications in that area.
So when you look at, well, say somebody wants to build a house out in the country, because we are seeing a lot of people desiring to get out in the country and live that rural lifestyle, would you encourage them then before they build to give you a call? And because I assume this is probably best done on the front end, right?
Yeah, without a doubt. Under new construction, people are typically putting 2 of these units on their house, one on one side, one on the other, split their plumbing where they don't have to wait a long time to get hot water back in that bathroom. And this is an inside unit right here, but on new construction, they tend to put them on the outside of the house. They're able to go down to a -30 degrees freeze protection, so they work real good on the outside of a house in new construction. We also have right here our new hydronic air handler. What this is basically doing is heating hot water up in this, pumping it through a series of lines into what's basically a radiator inside this unit, and as a fan motor blowing hot air, put your air conditioner coil on top of this, feeds your ductwork. So you can heat your whole house with the hot water heater that you may actually have mounted on the outside of your house. So you can basically have no gas products in terms of inside the house to heat all your water and all your heat for your furnace system.
Now I'm going to make a guess that besides some of the environmental benefits of that, how about just from a cost standpoint in terms of your energy costs for home heating, whether it's water or air?
We see a lot of people don't realize all the savings they thought they were going to get because they want to use more hot water. But for the conscious family that really wants to make an effort, instead of heating a tank up with water that stays hot whether you're using it or not, you don't have to use any more water than what you need. I've seen some people have really cut back on their utility bills because they're saying, I'm just going to take short showers. I'm going to, conserve my water. Same thing with the hydro heat system. You can control exactly when you want to turn it on and how much BTUs this unit will put out by changing the water temperature over here. So for the family that really wants to make an effort, they can save an enormous amount in their utility bill because they've got on-demand water only. They're not heating water they're not using. That's a huge selling point for the product.
So if a consumer or let's say a farmer wants to figure out some applications with your product, where do they go to find more information?
Rinnai has a great website. They have rinnai.us, but they have another website called foreverhotwater.com. If you log on to foreverhotwater.com, Rinnai's got a listing of all their products. They also have a dealer search. You can enter the zip code of wherever you live, and it'll give you a list of people that have been trained by Rinnai. Rinnai is one of the few manufacturers that actually trains installers. They do about a 2.5–3 hour class. When you go to foreverhotwater.com and type in dealer search, you'll get a list of all the installers within your area. It is a huge product with local propane stores. We have almost every propane store in Georgia and Alabama. They will show up on that web search when you actually do it. They're good people to call because they like to put them in. You just have your plumber come in and hook the plumbing up.
All right, well, thank you very much for telling us what Rinnai's got available here in the area of using propane for the farm or for just living that rural lifestyle. Here at Sunbelt Ag Expo, I'm Chuck Zimmerman reporting.